Most people, when they're selling things online, get this completely wrong. And what that ends up doing is means that they stay really busy trying to promote something that nobody's really that interested in buying. So instead, you need to shift your focus. If you're struggling to sell something online, I'm going to show you what most people get wrong and how you can easily fix that. So essentially, like I said, they focus on the wrong thing. Now, imagine you've got, let's draw this person a bit better. You've got your person over here. This is your ICP, your customer, your target market, whatever you want to call them. They have a goal in mind. They want to get to that goal, right? That is their key concern. It doesn't matter whether you're going B2B, B2C, whether you're doing any kind of offer, make money online, biz op, health, wealth, relationships, whatever. They have a goal. They are here now. They have that goal, and there is something that is stopping them, some sort of hurdle, right? And so that hurdle is going to mean that they only get to there. Your product helps them get past that hurdle so that they can actually hit their goal. Okay. That's essentially it. Your offer, your service, your product, whatever it might be, is just to help them get there. Doesn't matter what you're selling. If you're selling something like I do with the Growth Models community, we're helping people run leaner businesses so they have higher profit margins, because that's the goal. They want higher profit margins with less effort. Boom, that's the goal. The community and everything within is just to facilitate that. If you're selling running shoes to marathon runners, all that they want to do is one specific competitive runners, they want to have faster marathon times. So they need shoes that are going to help them run fast marathon times. Budget conscious marathon runners who are hobbyists might want shoes that are longer lasting so that they have to spend less on them. Ones with bad knees might want softer cushioning on the shoes to then not have knee pain. But it's all about that goal, right? How can I run a marathon, have less pain in my knees? Oh, these shoes are the ones to do it. You're just facilitating that goal. Doesn't matter what you're selling, doesn't matter who you're selling to. You are there to help somebody hit that transformation, that goal, faster, easier, cheaper than the current method they're using. And most people forget that, and they get caught up in this. And it is the curse of the creator. You've created this wonderful thing, and so you want to talk about all of the wonderful features that this thing has. And people will be like, oh, features and benefits and all of this, and maybe you should talk about benefits more. These are all secondary to the transformation. Transformation comes first. Here's what I mean. Let's imagine that you do info courses, right? Basic creators will come along and say there's 30 hours of content. I've never looked at a course and gone, wow, 30 hours of content, I have to buy it. I don't care. I care about this over here. I care about the transformation. I don't care if there's 1 hour of content or 30 hours of content. If the promise, and if it's a biz op thing, is to make me $5,000, I don't care if it takes you an hour or 30 hours to teach me how to do that. If I come out of it at the end with an extra $5,000, I'm happy. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Doesn't matter how many bells, whistles, features are within. Transformation is what's important. Better creators will talk about the mechanism, the unique mechanism. For instance, in the Growth Models Plus community and all the products that I teach and all of the strategies that I help people set up, we use the ACCA model. One core asset for attract, capture, convert, engage, and refer. Simple models that scale well once you've got some success. That's the mechanism. But if I just said, you should implement an ACCA model in your business, you'll be like, why? Because it enables you to get higher profit margins, better growth, simpler scale while working less. That's the transformation that you want. The mechanism and then the details and the features and all of this are secondary to the transformation. Don't forget that. Doesn't matter what you're selling. I spent years as a freelancer. People would always sell freelance services in the wrong way. And I'd have writers pitch me as well. And so I'd do you 3,000 words for X dollars. Okay. Nowadays, you'll see it with a lot of video producers, and they'll say, help you do 7 vids per month or something like this. And it will be focused on what is the product here. My goal, if I'm looking for content, if I'm looking for videos, if I'm looking for written content, whatever it might be, I don't care how many words are in an article. What I care about is being, you got big Google here. I care about being in this top spot here. If you can get me to the number one top spot on Google with a 500 word piece of content, golden. I don't care. Do it. Go. I'll pay you for it. Because I know that piece is going to generate me X dollars, so I will pay you less than X dollars to get that done. Same with videos. I just want to be found on YouTube. I don't care if you can get me more views and more customers from YouTube with 1 video, 10 videos, 100 videos. These things are secondary to the transformation. People focus too much on the system, on the mechanism, and on the sort of details and the features of their offers rather than the transformation. You see it all the time. SaaS are really bad for their software brands because I was talking about, we got this feature. What I care about is what is it going to help me do? I want that transformation. How is it going to help me? How is it going to make me achieve the goal faster, easier, cheaper, or more profitably than what I'm currently doing? Then when you make this outlandish claim of, let's just go with something like weight loss, I'm going to help you lose 20 pounds in 3 months. And they say, how? And you go, well, look, we've got this thing, this ACCA model for weight loss. It's this unique mechanism. Here's how it works, blah, blah, blah. And then that lends credibility to the claim. All of these things here are to lend credibility to the claim of that transformation. Okay? It's not about just saying, I'll do X number of hours, X amount of work, whatever. These things are not compelling. People don't wait. They're not going to sleep at night kept awake by saying, oh, I wish somebody would just write me 3,000 words. What they care about is the results that those 3,000 words bring them. You know, I need to be generating more organic leads from Google search. Okay, something like that. And then you say, actually, if you do 3,000 word articles, you have a higher chance and all of this. And then you can, if that's what you do, you can sell that. But it's the transformation that gets people hooked in. All of this stuff here is secondary. And I know some people might disagree with that, but I don't care, because from what I've seen and what I've done, transformation is always key, and everything else is there to validate the transformation promise that you make. Okay. Now, the other thing that comes into this then is, how do you actually sell this in terms of, but this system, and this is the other thing that I see a lot of people really struggle with when they're trying to sell these kind of approaches and systems. If they can even get off selling the actual system itself, because nobody cares about the system, people care about the outcome, then they don't understand how to price it accordingly. Really simple. The transformation is going to provide them with X dollars. If you're not doing something that is financially related, think about how much that's worth to somebody. That peace of mind, that time saved, that results that they get if they then win the marathon. What is that worth to them? And then the system is charged at a fraction of what the outcome is worth. Basic ratio, let's use 10 to 1. So if you generate $100,000 or the equivalent, you can charge $10,000 for it. This is what hooks people in. Your mechanism and your features and all of this benefits and all of that stuff, that's what sort of validates that you can make this claim. Because if I said to you, I will help you grow a more lean business, where all you have to do is create one asset for each stage of these 5 stages, the ACCA model, and this will help you attract buyers every day and effortlessly upsell them to your high profit offers. And you'll be able to hit 100K. No problem. Here's how it does it. The ACCA model validates that 100K. This is how it works. This is why it works. And you're thinking, I can see how that would work. Like, how much does it cost? 10 grand. Now, when this is 10% of what it's going to generate for them, they believe that it works over here. Everything is in place for you to be able to sell that thing. We have a nice big hook. That's the transformation that they want. I want this transformation, in this case, 100 grand. I don't believe that you can make me 100 grand. Here's how the system works. If it's a logical system, it's built on real approaches and real things that work, they're like, that makes sense. And they goes, all right, here's the rub. How much does it cost? 10% of what the big promise is. That's actually a 10 to 1 return. Amazing. Because essentially, whenever somebody buys something from you, especially in the BizOp world, they're just thinking of the ROI. They want to give you $10 and get 100 back. When I build front-end low-ticket offers, I know that if I put in $1, I want to get more than $1 back. And so I just build them to do that, because then I can scale infinitely. Okay? So that's really the thing. When you're building a new offer, when you're trying to sell it to people, don't focus on just this bit over here, right? The bit where it's validating it by saying, these are the features, this is how it works, da, da, da. No one cares about that. That's secondary. That lends credibility to the big claim. Focus first on that transformation. We'll help you get that big transformation, build that into a really solid offer. We'll help you achieve this thing that you really want to get without doing this thing that you really don't want to do. And then they're like, how can you say that? Because we've got this system. Here's how it works. Oh, that system sounds legit. How much does it cost me? Bingo, bango, 10% of what it will be worth in the end. Golden. Easy. That's the way that you get people in. That's the way that you actually build offers people want to buy and people actually care about. If you want to help building these kind of things, head over to Growth Models. There's links down below, but they will take you to the website. Look for Growth Models Plus. Can help you build these sort of things in the community. And this is actually, Growth Models Plus is actually a much better return than this. It's more like 100 to 1. But anyway, any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll see you in a bit.